President Barb Johnson. As a lifelong resident of the 4th Ward and a teacher at Loring School, I can promise you there is no better representative for our community than Barb. No one knows better than Barb that good education is essential to a community's growth and prosperity. As a council member, your abilities to affect educational issues are limited, and that's why Barb has worked tirelessly to build partnerships with Board of Education members, our state legislators, members of Congress, teachers, principals, and higher educational institutions, including being part of bringing the University of Minnesota to North Minneapolis. Barb's dedication to our children from early childhood to post-secondary educational options is unparalleled, and why I stand before you asking you to join me in endorsing Barb today. Thank you.
Madam Chair, it is with great pride that I second the nomination of Barb Johnson to continue as our council member for the 4th Ward. We have no greater friend and advocate of the council than Council President Barb Johnson. As a lifelong resident of this ward, she knows every corner, every street, and every issue facing the north side. Her commitment to continuing to address the housing market facing our ward is unquestionable. When the mortgage crisis hit, Barb was on the front line working with the state, the county, and the federal government to secure whatever was needed to assist homeowners. When the tornado hit on May 22nd, 2011, Barb was literally in the streets, helping residents and ensuring their safety. She fought for and got funding to rebuild our community and made sure we all knew where to go and what resources were available long after the tornado was over. Barb is endorsed by Stonewall DFL, the GLBT community, not just in the 4th Ward, but in every time and in every place, has its greatest ally and friend in Barb. I encourage all delegates here today to vote to keep the 4th Ward's most valuable asset, best advocate, and most importantly, greatest friend in City Hall for another 4 years. Vote for Barb Johnson today.
Good morning. I'm Sherman Patterson. I'm proud to speak on behalf of Barb Johnson today. I work as a policy aide for Mayor Ryback on public safety issues. Barb has been a leader in the area of eliminating gun violence, holding offenders accountable, and offering opportunities for young people that encourage positive life change. She has worked tirelessly to rid our neighborhoods of landlords who do not care for their property or tenants. The number of rental licenses, reputations has increased 150% in the last 4 years. She represents a diverse ward and is respectful and inclusive. She has earned the endorsement of the African American DFL because of her work. In January of this year, we had the Midwest Gun Summit, and this led to the President of the United States coming to the 4th Ward in North Minneapolis. I encourage you to join me in supporting Barb Johnson. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today and being a part of this political process. My name is Barb Johnson, and it's been my honor to serve as your council member for 16 years. I want to make a special welcome this morning to the new neighbors that we have in the 4th Ward from the McKinley community and also part of Willard Hay neighborhood. They've joined us in the 4th Ward because of redistricting, so welcome. Our neighborhoods, yes. Our neighborhoods have gone through some tough times. We've experienced predatory lending, foreclosures, mortgage fraud, and a tornado. I've always said that our single greatest asset as a community is our single-family housing stock. As a city, we have acquired over 200 properties in the 4th Ward for rehabilitation and sale to new homeowners. We have spent $17 million in conjunction with nonprofit and responsible for-profit developers to get our housing stock ready for new homeowners. We need to spend our money on single-family homes, not apartment buildings along our busy streets. I want to tell you a little bit about Caitlin in Precinct 3. She's a new homeowner, a teacher. She bought a foreclosed home that was rehabilitated by the Greater Metropolitan Housing Corporation using city incentive programs. She's a great addition to our community. We need more Caitlin's. I'm working with the realtors who market our North Minneapolis community, know me, to bring new homeowners to our neighborhoods. It's difficult to persuade people to buy a home if we don't feel safe. At my encouragement, our new police chief, Janae Harteau, has added 14 new police officers to the 4th precinct. They begin work this week. We're working with our partners in the criminal justice system to follow offenders through Court Watch, and I have supported strong youth development activities to keep our young people out of trouble. We have a new fire station, 14, at Lowry, and it's the busiest station in the city, one of the busiest stations in the city. Our emergency response times are among the best in the city. Jobs are the key to our success as a community. We have really good employers here, and I've been an advocate for increased job training and education. Impact Mailing has expanded, and we have a new business center on a former polluted land site at 49th and Osceola Road. Small businesses have grown, including Install This Sign Company on 48th and Lyndale. Its owner, Paul Miller, started in his garage and now is expanding his space on Lyndale. All washed up at Penn and Lowry, the Lowry Cafe, Emily's, and Tootie's have all begun or expanded with our help in the recent past. Our riverfront provides us with a great opportunity to improve our environment. We will transform the 40 acres owned by the city at the Upper Harbor to a recreational amenity and benefit from the jobs and housing opportunities in the river area. Bike trails will link North Mississippi Park with downtown. The city has invested in flood ponds at 42nd Avenue North and a large $6 million project on 37th Avenue North in the Fowler neighborhood from Fowler Park to Queen. We created a neighborhood amenity with walking paths and helped keep the neighbors' basements dry. Nothing happens in government these days unless we work together. The beautiful new $200 million Lowry Bridge involved every layer of government. I have partnered with our federal legislative delegation, Governor Dayton, our legislators, county commissioners, and park board to get things done. I have a reputation for collaboration, and that's what it takes. I will continue to work hard for you as I have always done, and respectfully ask for your support today. Thank you very much.